Welcome to Core Level 1. I'm Tanner and I'm here with my partners Adam and Sarah. And today we're going to try to build a foundation for a stronger core down the road. So this is going to really teach you the fundamentals of how we want to brace the core and some basic core movements. So with that, let's go ahead and get started with some bracing, which is going to be our warm-up. What I want you to do is start with your thumbs on either side of your abdomen, and I want you to cough real quick. All right? What you felt right there was your core bracing. Now what I want you to do is that same spot that you just felt when you were bracing, push in with the thumbs. All right, relax the abdomen, and now try to push out on your thumbs while bringing your belly button into your spine. All right, let's hold that for a second. Let's relax the abdomen again. And let's try to push out on the thumbs and bring the belly button into the spine. Awesome. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. So relax. Dig the thumbs into the side of your abdomen and push out with the core. Pull the belly button into the spine. Do it really hard this time. Beautiful. All right, let's get down on the ground. We're gonna do a dead bug progression right here. So you're gonna lay on your back and bring your hands and knees bent up above your hips. We'll check out Adam right here. Now what you're gonna do is alternate one hand down and the opposite heel down, touching the ground. And back up. Nice. Just continue to do that. While you're doing that, try to concentrate on bracing, what we were just doing. All right, so you're trying to pull your belly button into your spine, keep the core tight here. Do a few more. And awesome. All right, so let's get into the first circuit here. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is start with a front plank. So what I want you to do, we're gonna have your elbows right beneath your shoulders and your palms up. I wanna keep your hands separated, all right? Now, I want your ears, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle all in a straight line, and I want a natural curve in the lower back here, all right? We're just staying up. Once again, try to concentrate on bracing in the abdomen. And let's go to a side plank now. Have your elbow right beneath the shoulder. I want the top leg in front, heel toe. Nice alignment between the ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, and ear. Find a spot to look at. Keep your head steady. Just stare at that spot. Looking great. When you get fatigued, your hips are gonna wanna come back, so make sure you keep them extended forward and switch to the next side. So, if you're having trouble staying up with the feet on the ground, then what you can do is a regression here where you have your knees on the ground, you're extending your hips forward. Once again, we still have a straight line, knees, hips, shoulders, and ears. Good job, Sarah. Just keep the core tight. Remember the bracing drill we did in the beginning. That's what I want you guys thinking the whole time that we're doing all these planks, okay? Maintain the brace. We're trying to build a good foundation here. Let's get on our backs. We're gonna do glute bridges here. So I want your heels close to your butt and your ankles, knees, and hips all in a straight line. You're just gonna relax your hands down on the ground and extend your hips up and continue to pulse. Just stay up for a 1 count, back down. When you go up, I want you to squeeze your glutes every single time. We'll just continue to go, pump those out. We're trying to work smart here so that we can build a foundation for the harder core workouts down the road. The core is where you get all your strength and stabilization from. So this is gonna carry over to your strength workouts, your power plyo, and everything that we have down the road for you. Let's get a couple more, relax. If you need to get some water, go ahead. Take a little break here. We're gonna go through that circuit 2 more times. Continue to focus your mind on the bracing. I really want your mind to be all on the core here. We want to get comfortable with that. You want to get good muscle control. So let's go ahead and get back down, y'all. Go into a front plank. So this time with the front plank, we're going to push you a little bit. If you were comfortable in that last one, let's get uncomfortable. So we're going to have one arm come out, extend forward, and the opposite leg come up. The whole time you're trying to maintain parallel hips to the ground. So you don't want too much rotation there, and you want to just keep it tight. Let's switch to the other side. Nice. Good job. And let's switch over to a side plank. Plant the elbow right below the shoulder. Beautiful. So once again, ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, ear. Focus on a spot straight ahead so that your neck isn't looking around or bending from side to side. We just want to keep a stable neck. Good job, good job. Continue to brace hard. Stick with it, breathe. Make sure you're not holding your breath while you're doing this. Go to the other side. Let's switch. And up. If you are having trouble being on your feet, we can go to the regression where you're on your knees, but you're still maintaining a straight line, knee, hip, shoulder, ear. You're also still gonna try to brace. Try to brace harder than what's required to stay up. That's how you build strength. Keep those hips coming forward. Keep the head back. Beautiful. Y'all are doing great. Almost there. Almost to the break period. Stay up, stay up. So let's go to the glute bridge. Once again on the back. Heels close to the butt. And what I want you to do this time is let's do it on one leg. So let's bring one leg up. Let's take it straight out. Good job, guys. And we're gonna do a set on each leg here. So you're gonna continue to just extend your hips up in the air, squeeze your glute, and I want you to drive through the heel. That's very important. Drive through the heel every time. Good. Got a few more. Keep pumping them out and extend those hips all the way up every single time. Switch to the other side. Once again, drive through that heel every time. Might be asking, what is this working? This is working the glutes, and the glutes is actually one of the strongest core muscles. The glutes do a lot to support the lower back, so we want to make sure that we strengthen these. Y'all are looking great. Hang with me here. We're almost there, almost to the break. Keep going. And relax. Let's get some water. Take a little break here. What I really want you guys to focus on the last time we go through this is to get a perfect repetition every single time, or to hold that plank in a perfect position every single time. Like I said, we're trying to train smart here. We're really trying to build a foundation for these core workouts to come and the strength workouts to come. So you really have to get in good alignment and get into a good posture every single time. Y'all ready? Let's do this. All right, let's get back into the front plank. This time we're gonna work a harder progression with Adam. He's gonna do plank push-ups. So begin. Adam's gonna go up one hand at a time, drop back down, and then alternate which hand goes up first. Awesome, Adam, good job, bud. While he's doing this, his hips are staying parallel to the ground. You notice his hips are staying stable the entire time. Okay, that's really what the detail of this exercise is that your hips stay stable throughout. Keep going there. Try to burn these out. And switch to a side plank. If you need to, you can go down to your knees and do that regression, or bring the top leg up. Let's go ahead and bring it up, Adam. Great, 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 great. While you're doing this, make sure you're maintaining the same posture with the ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, and ear all in a straight line, keeping the hips extended forward. Y'all are doing great. Stick with me. Don't go down now. You've made it this far. This is the last time we're doing this. Let's switch to the other side. Y'all are doing awesome here. So we'll go down. If you need to be on your knees, that's great. If you can, try to push yourself to get up on your feet. Top leg in front, heel toe. Fixate on a spot so that you're keeping your head stable. We don't want to be looking around. As you get tired, you're going to tend to want to look around. Try to look at a timer or something like that. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your head totally stable at all times. And relax. Let's go back to the glute bridges. We're gonna do one leg at a time again. So pick a leg, extend the other one out, and let's drive through the heel and begin. Every time you do this, you wanna squeeze the glute to the top. Give yourself a 1 count every single time. And then back down, tap your rear end on the floor and come back up. Y'all are doing great. Y'all hanging in there with me? Good. Let's switch to the other side now. Everybody at home, try to pretend like you're extending your hips all the way to the ceiling. Go beyond where you even feel like you can get. Really press it up there. We're almost through this circuit. One more time. Relax. Let's get some water. Water break right here. The important thing here is to focus on your goals now. We're going to go through this second circuit. I want you to focus your mind on why you're doing this. We're trying to build a foundation here, all right? We want every single repetition to be perfect, okay? So let's train smart right here. We're gonna go through this next circuit. We have bird dogs, Russian twists, and leg raises. We're gonna start with the bird dogs here first. So let's go ahead and get in position on all fours. So we're gonna break down, got our hands down, knees down. I want your hands right below your shoulders, knees right below the hips. And what you're gonna do is take an opposite arm and leg, have the elbow and knee meet in the middle. Meet in the middle there, extend out, and just continue along. Good job. Make sure those hips stay parallel to the ground and you're keeping a natural arch in your back at all times. Y'all are doing great. Let's get a couple more. And let's go back to all fours. And now let's do the opposite arm and leg as what you were just doing. Really want you to concentrate on bracing here. Pulling the belly button into the spine. And when you're taking breaths, try to take big belly breaths. All right, let's get on our rear ends. We're gonna go for Russian twists here. So you have the option of using a dumbbell, which is what Adam's gonna do here. And you wanna keep your heels on the ground, both butt cheeks on the ground, and then rotate from side to side. Let's begin. That's awesome. The key here is that you're keeping your heels and both butt cheeks on the ground at all times. Good job. Keep breathing throughout. Want a lot of breathing. Y'all are doing great. About 10 more seconds here. Try to get as many turns in. Y'all are doing awesome. And relax. Go ahead and put a dumbbell down if you're using one at home. Clear yourself some space. Let's get on your back. Lay down. We're going to do some leg lifts. Now in these leg lifts, I want to make sure that you could fit like a hand or a towel underneath here. So a nice natural arch in the back. And let's lift the legs up and go back down about 6 inches to the ground. If you feel like you're at any point having a bigger arch in your back, then I want you to probably stop a little bit before that, okay? A stronger core over time will allow you to get down deeper like Adam's doing right now. Looking great, Adam. Keep going. Try to stay relaxed here. One more, and relax. Take a break. 2 more times through that circuit. Y'all are doing great. We're more than halfway there. Continue to focus. All right, so let's get back down into the bird dog on all fours. All right, make sure you have a nice neutral spine here, and begin. Extend out, and I want to make sure that you guys are extending out and not up with the arms and legs, all right? Try to create as much space and as much distance between your hand and your opposite foot as possible, okay? The whole time maintaining those hips parallel to the ground. Let's switch to the other side. Make sure you're still breathing at home and concentrating on bracing. Think about the core. Really try to focus your mind on the core and develop that muscle control. That's going to come into play later on in some of these tougher workouts that we have. And switch over to the Russian twist. Once again, if you have a dumbbell, feel free to use that at home. Keeping the heels and both butt cheeks on the ground and begin twisting. Good. One of the things I want to point out here, what Adam's doing, he's keeping his head in line with his torso. It's very important. I want y'all at home doing that as well. Good job. 10 seconds. How many can you get in 10 seconds? Push yourself. Push yourself to beat what you did last time. Almost there. Relax, all right? Put the dumbbell down. Let's get back in there for leg lifts. All right, once again, natural curvature of the lower back here. Begin. Good. Make sure you're not holding your breath. You're doing great. Tell you what, Adam, just go up to my hand. At home, you can do the same thing, just in the lower half, all the way up, and now in the upper half. Great, Adam. Hang in there with Adam right now. Relax, you got another rest here. If you need some water, go ahead. Otherwise, just get ready for one more circuit, all right? One more time to go through this. The better you do this, the faster you're gonna move on to core 2 and 3. All right, this is the last time through this circuit. Let's go ahead and get down. Let's get in the bird dog position. Get ready. Make sure that the hands are right below the shoulder. The knees are right below the hips. We have a natural arch in the back right here. And begin. Extend out. Knee to elbow. And where the knee is touching the elbow should be right below your center line, okay? Also, you'll notice that they're keeping their heads right in line with their torso. That's perfect. You want to be looking down right in between where your hands would be at when you're on all fours. Let's switch to the other side. Beautiful. Take notice of their lines here. They have everything in great posture, great alignment. I want y'all to try to mirror that. If you have a mirror at home, actually, you could try to do it in front. Look over, check yourself. That's a good thing. And let's switch over to the Russian twist. Last set with the Russian twist. If you haven't used the dumbbell before, maybe try it this time. See how many you can get. If you burn out and fatigue and then just totally gas out, then begin, guys. Then you can always drop the dumbbell and continue without the dumbbell through the end of the set. Here you go. If you were counting last time, try to beat how many repetitions you did the time before. Push yourself here. This is the last set. Sprint through the finish line here. 5 more seconds. Awesome. Okay, let's put it down. We're going to go to the leg lifts one more time. All right. All right, let's go, Sarah, all the way up. Beautiful. Just come up to my hand this time. Great. At home, I want you to stay in the bottom half of the movement. All right, now let's get in the top half of the movement. Just come down to my hand. And now let's get a couple full ones. Make sure that you could slide a hand or a towel under your lower back. Good job, Sarah. Keep it up. This is the last time we're doing this. Almost there. Relax. This is our last break before a burnout. What we're about to do is a plank roll burnout. Okay, so up to now we've just been building a foundation. Let's go really hard right here, okay? Let it all hang out. If you fail and you have to stop at some point because you feel like you're losing your lower back, that's cool, go down, but come back up as soon as you can and try to stay up through as much of this 2 minutes as you possibly can. All right, so everybody got some water? You guys good? You guys ready to do this? All right, let's get down into a front plank. All right, what I'm gonna have you guys do, once we start in the front plank, when I say roll, pick a side, roll to it, and then if I say roll again, we're just gonna go to the other side. Just follow my instructions, keep up with me, all right? Let's roll to a side. Beautiful. All right, we're maintaining that alignment with the ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, and ear. Let's roll to the other side. Nice. Roll, other side. Roll into a front plank. Roll to a side. Roll to the opposite side. Nice. Front plank. If you can do front plank push-ups, go for it. Front plank push-ups. Nice. Get to a side. Beautiful. Front plank push-ups. Keep that core tight. Keep the hips stable and parallel to the ground. Roll to a side. Opposite side. Stick with it. Stay up. Don't go down. You're almost there. Roll to a side. Roll. Front plank. Give me some front plank push-ups if you can. Try to get as many as you possibly can. Keep the core tight. Think about bracing. Roll to a side. You guys are looking great. You guys are looking great. Roll. Stick with it at home. Don't give up. Roll. Keep the core tight. Y'all are doing great. Front plank push-ups. Come on. Make sure you're alternating the hands going up and down. Roll to a side. Keep those hips up. Keep the hips extended forward. 10 seconds. Roll. Let's be quick. Roll. 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 One more time. Roll. And relax. So that's the end of core one. Give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. You made it through. We were building a foundation today. So So I look forward to seeing you on core 2 and 3, but you gotta make sure that you really focus in this one and you can make it through before you move on to the next steps. You got better today. See you next time.